Chapter 48. And it came to pass, after the 7th day, that I prayed before the Mighty One, and said, O my Lord, you summon the arrival of the times, and they stand before you. You cause the power of the ages to pass away, and they do not resist you. You arrange the order of the seasons, and they obey you. You alone know the duration of the generations, and you do not reveal your mysteries to many. You make known the vastness of the fire, and you weigh the lightness of the wind. You explore the limit of the heights, and you scrutinize the depths of the darkness. You care for the souls of those who pass away, so that they may be preserved, and you prepare a dwelling place for those who are yet to be. You remember the beginning which you have made, and the destruction that is to come. You do not forget. With a nod of awe and indignation you command the flames, and they change into spirits. And with a word you bring to life that which did not exist, and with mighty power you hold that which has not yet come. You instruct created things to understand you, and you give wisdom to the heavenly spheres to serve in their proper order. Innumerable armies stand before you and serve in their orders, quietly awaiting your nod. Hear your servant and give ear to my petition. For we are born for only a little time, and in a little time we return to dust. But with you, hours are like an entire season, and days are like generations. Therefore be not wroth with man, for he is nothing, and do not hold our works against us, for what are we? For behold, by your gift alone do we come into the world, and we do not depart by our own choice. For we did not say to our parents, beget us, nor did we send a message to Sheol saying, receive us. What strength do we have to bear your wrath? Or what are we that we should endure your judgment? Protect us in your compassion, and help us in your mercy. Look upon the little ones who are subject to you, and save all those who draw near to you. Do not destroy the hope of our people, and do not cut short the time of our rescue. For this is the nation you have chosen, and these are the people to whom you have found no equal. But I will speak now before you, and I will say what my heart truly thinks. In you we trust, for behold, your law is with us, and we know we shall not fall as long as we keep your statutes. To all time we are blessed, in any event, because we have not mingled with the Gentiles, for we are all one celebrated people who have received one law from the one God, and the law that is among us will aid us, and the exceptional wisdom within us will help us. And when I had prayed and said these things, I felt greatly weakened. And he answered and said to me, you have prayed with simplicity, O Baruch, and all your words have been heard. But my judgment demands its own, and my law exacts its rights. From your own words I will answer you, and from your prayer I will speak to you. For the reality is this: those who are corrupted are as nothing. They have worked iniquity as far as they possibly could, and have neither remembered my goodness nor accepted my long-suffering. Therefore you shall surely be taken up from the earth as I told you before. For a time of great affliction is coming. It will arrive and pass by with swift violence, arriving in the heat of heavy indignation. And it shall come to pass in those days that all the inhabitants of the earth will be turned against one another, because they do not realize that my judgment has drawn near. For not many wise will be found at that time, and the intelligent will be few. Moreover, even those who do know the truth will remain completely silent. There will be many rumors and no shortage of news. The works of illusions will become evident, and many promises will be made. Some of them will prove empty, while others will be fulfilled. Honor shall be turned into shame, strength humiliated into contempt, integrity destroyed, and beauty will turn into ugliness. And many will say to many at that time, where has the abundance of intelligence hidden itself, and where has the multitude of wisdom gone? And while they are dwelling on these things, envy will rise up in those who once thought nothing of themselves. Passion will seize the peaceful man, and many will be stirred up in anger to injure others. They will rouse up armies to shed blood, and in the end they will perish alongside them. And it shall come to pass at that very same time that a shift in the ages will become obvious to everyone, because throughout all those times they defiled themselves, practiced oppression, walked every man in his own selfish works, and did not remember the law of the Mighty One. Therefore a fire shall consume their thoughts, and the inner meditations of their hearts shall be tested in flame. For the judge is coming, and he will not delay, because every inhabitant of the earth knew when he was transgressing. But in their pride they refused to know my law. Therefore many will assuredly weep in those days. Yes, they will weep over the living more than over the dead. And I answered and said, O Adam, what have you done to all those who are born from you? And what can be said to the first Eve, who listened to the serpent? For this entire multitude is heading toward corruption, and there is no counting those whom the fire devours. But again I will speak in your presence. You, O Lord, my Lord, know what is inside your creation. For long ago you commanded the dust to produce Adam, and you know the number of those born from him, and just how deeply they have sinned before you, those who have existed but have not confessed you as their creator. And as for all of them, their end will convict them, and your law which they have transgressed will repay them on your judgment day. But now let us leave aside the wicked and inquire about the righteous. I will recount their blessedness, and I will not be silent in celebrating the glory reserved for them. For just as you have endured much labor during your short time in this passing world, so in that world which has no end you shall receive great light.